welcome to Mondays with Melissa. I'm Melissa Brett, co-owner of Weldon Hardware, your hometown hardware store, and this week we're talking about light bulbs. There is a lot of confusion on picking out light bulbs nowadays. So I wanted to talk about why you can't find your traditional 60-watt light bulb, a little light bulb science, and your options today. In August 2023, a federal law was enacted banning the manufacturing of common incandescent light bulbs. Incandescent bulbs convert a lot of the electricity they use into heat rather than light, making them not very energy efficient. That is why you could bake brownies in an easy bake oven with just a 60-watt light bulb. So a big area of confusion when it comes to light bulbs can be wattage and lumens. So let me explain the difference between the two. Wattage is the actual measurement of power a light bulb consumes. It indicates the energy usage of the bulb, not the brightness. Lumens measure the amount of visible light a bulb emits, basically indicating its brightness or how much light you get from that bulb. The output of a traditional 60-watt incandescent light bulb would be about 800 lumens. So if you want 800 lumens of light, an incandescent bulb would use 60 watts. A compact fluorescent bulb, those curly Q one, uses about 14 watts for the same brightness, while an LED bulb uses only about 5 to 7 watts of energy. Now there is another area of confusion with light bulbs besides wattage and lumens, color temperature or Kelvin. So let me show you the difference. A soft white or warm white bulb is under 3000 Kelvin. Neutral or bright white ranges between 3500 to 4500 Kelvin. Cool white light, typically shop lights and the such, range between 5000 to 6500 Kelvin, while daylight or cold white are above 6500 Kelvin. You'll find these highest Kelvin lights typically in commercial or medical settings. Kelvin has nothing to do with wattage or lumens, but the actual hue of the light. So let's say you come into our store and ask for a 100-watt light bulb. What are your options? Well, that's not a quick and easy answer anymore because there are two issues that we want to make sure you're aware of when switching over to LED bulbs. If you want to be able to dim the fixture, you have to make sure you buy dimmable LED bulbs and to ensure your actual dimmer is rated for LED. You see, traditional dimmers need at least 40 watts of power and no more than 660 watts. But when you change over to LED bulbs, you might be only using a maximum of 4 watts of power, which is too little power used for older dimmer switches. If you use LED bulbs with a non-LED dimmer, your bulbs will probably flicker when you try to dim it down more than 50%. If you don't know if you have an LED compatible dimmer, typically if you take off the cover plate, the actual dimmer switch will have stamped on the front LED/CFL compatible or something similar. If it's not LED compatible, you may need to get that changed out to something like this one. But we do recommend hiring an electrician for this type of work. There are some specialty bulbs that you can still purchase. This includes appliance bulbs. You cannot use LED bulbs in a high temperature environment like your oven. Black light bulbs, infrared bulbs, heat lamp bulbs, grow bulbs, halogen bulbs, and incandescent light bulbs typically under 20 watts. Also, some tubular fluorescent bulbs for like shop lights and specialty fixtures are still available. So what are your options? If you want a standard bulb that emits light of what a traditional 60-watt light bulb did, that would now be a 5 to 8 watt LED bulb. But again, check the package if you want to be able to dim your fixture. The bulb has to stay dimmable for it to work properly. So if you need help choosing the right light bulb for your needs, we suggest you bring in a sample of your existing bulb, because not only do we want to suggest an appropriate LED equivalent, but want to ensure you have the same base and Kelvin. We'll gladly walk you through all your options. Thank you for watching this week's edition of Mondays with Melissa, and I can't wait to share more of us at Weldon Hardware with you at home.